Okay, here we go. Let's look at Django Reinhardt's classic Nuage and the chord scheme. There's a lot of chords to this ballad because it's a big long song. And let me show you a way around this. So the first, I kind of break it up into sections which often repeat themselves. So the first section is this. It's B flat minor 7 on the 6th fret, just three notes to the E flat. Yeah, so that's then A minor 7, hopefully with the flat 5 there, then D7, maintain that note there, and then resolving to G. That's the home key, G main. And then this progression, which is so typical in this kind of music. So when you're in G, instead of just hanging in G for the whole time, you can go. There's a million songs with that progression, backwards as well. So far we've got, with the melody, B flat minor 7, E flat 7, A minor 7 flat 5, D7 with a flat 9. Yeah, that's a nice G major 7 with that run up. That happens twice, so the second time, E flat 7. Again, G running up. There's an option to that as well, so you could go, because that chord is G, just with a B in the bass, acts as G. But you could come from above, so you could go. Sorry. So that chord above was this chord. 3 notes again. So either this or this from above. Yeah. So far we've got In Time. This time. So that's one section. Second section, we're going to go into E minor. So this is where we've got the F sharp minor 7 flat 5. There's the melody note right there. You can play it here on the 9th fret to the B7 on the 7th to the E minor. You could also play it here on the 2nd fret. F sharp minor 7 flat 5, B7 flat 9, to an E minor chord down here, for example. E minor 9. So it's, or then we've got A7, which you can make more interesting with the pinky there with the 13th. So it's down 1 fret, up 1 fret, then the same thing on a D9, except going up 1. Right, so far we've got B flat minor 7, E flat 7, A minor 7 flat 5, D7 with a flat 9, G with a walk up. Same thing again. Back home from above. Then the F sharp minor 7 flat 5, B7, E minor, or that sounds rich, to E minor. I mean, don't forget you're playing a ballad, especially that tempo. You want the guitar to ring with some nice textures, so it doesn't have to, you can utilize the open strings, like for example, E minor instead of, right? then D9, going up one, and then back down. Now it repeats itself, the first section again. B minor 7, E flat 7, A half diminished, D7, same thing, walking up. Now a new section, so the melody goes, and we're going to go E flat minor 7, A flat 13, yeah, so E flat minor 7, A flat 7 with a 13, then it's a D half diminished to G7 to C major, yeah, so in time, D half diminished, G7 to C major, same thing, walking up. Now it goes to C minor, the melody goes. This is a really nice move. I saw the great gypsy guitarist Blue Ferry playing this, and it's you play the C minor 9. The melody goes, and you play the C minor 9 now on the 3rd fret. So these notes, and then this is the really cool bit down to the F. Bit of a funny hand position there, but so in time, yeah, right. Then back to G with your walker. Then the last bit, same as the first bit. E flat minor 7, E flat 7, half diminished, D7, G major, yeah. And then instead of walking up at the very end of the tune, you go C minor 6, this chord on the 3rd fret. You take a C minor, basic. Take your pinky off the C and put it on the A, the 5th fret on the top string, and then back. So let me play the whole thing in time now, using some of those changes, okay? So just imagine the melody. So it's a big ballad, and there's some chords to get you going. Just remember when you're playing this tune, especially that tempo, to let the notes of the chord ring, you know, make it lush. Sometimes it's played also, and it's more. But you know, I like to play it as a real ballad, so you know, as slow as possible. So you want all those chords to really ring lush. So yeah, make the most of that beautiful tune which he wrote. So yeah, Nuages is one of my favorite tunes, and you should definitely learn this one, and I know you will.